Shooting guard from Tondo, Manila, number 1, Adrian Noco. Small forward from Calasiao, Pangasinan, number 5, Gabe Norwood. Power forward from Lapu-Lapu City. Shooting guard from Cebu, number 13, Brian Heruela. Small forward from Seattle, Negros Oriental, number 8, Calvin Oftana.
Back to Heruela. Here's Williams open from deep, no good, and Datu, who was a revelation there in game number 3, coming up with that board.
Oh yes, definitely. He provided not only his points.
There's that secondary break 3, Keith Datu. We all know that this guy can shoot it from deep, and he drills one right there.
Oh, there's one player who's down right now.
Of course, we all know the injury woes of TNT as Jordan Heading goes straight to the cup for 2.
During the quarterfinals.
Well, he did. He had to sit out due to injury for quite some time. As we turn it over to Bea for this report. Now with Kelly. Oftana. Dancing into the lane. Oftana tries to shake free of the defense and put it in off the glass.
Oftana establishing himself early in this game with that shot. We don't want him to get going.
Norwood. Here's Karakot. Back to Gabe. 3 on the way, drills it.
I mean, early on, you know, he could have dunked it.
Oh, that's for sure. Rosser, corner 3 ball, money. Here's that 3-pointer from BGR. All day to shoot that one. Datu a little hesitant to come out. Download the Pilipinas Live app and update to the latest version to access Pilipinas Live shorts for free. And look at the defense there by Brian Heruela. Sends it over to Oftana. Goes all the way to the cup for 2. Cobontin, they got to do something. Puts it up from 15 feet. Not going to get the bounce. A rebound in the hands of Chong Song.
That's a good defense there by Rainer Shine, shutting down all the driving lanes of TNT. And even those 3-pointers.
And he's had a couple of steals as well.
Wow, he's feeling it. Yeah, I remember there, I read an article about him that he was about to retire.
Yeah. Chong Song drills that triple. Oftana. Oftana still with it. 8 seconds to shoot here for TNT. Oftana backing down the smaller defender. They go to Vosotros for 3. Got it! BGR 3-pointer on the way. Not that time. Oftana chases it down. Oftana. Nice pass to Rosser and finish.
That's a
Muyak against Oftana. Muyak goes to the right. Oh, look at that beautiful move by Mamu.
wow.
Heading.
Is that the first point of TNT here in the second, right?
It might be. As well, Vosotros, Chongson against BGR. Chongson still with it. They kick it back out. Alonzo finds himself free and gets the bounce. Heading against Chongson. Step back, that's for 4, and he drills it.
Even harder, as you can see here in the
Right there.
replay. There you go.
Wow. Cobontin. Chongson to beat. Sidestep. Cobontin off the glass. Not going to get the foul. He was looking for it.
Yep.
But he did get the basket.
Cobontin makes up for that earlier miss with that sidestep move.
1-point game again. Knuckle. 4-3.
Yes.
Got it! Clears that. Knuckle shakes, bakes, goes to the basket for 2.
What a sight to see. That really very finesse drive there by Nokum. Giving Rainer Shine a 6-point lead here.
Eram loses it. Santi. Santillan. Fast break here for the Rainer Shine Elasto Painters. Karakot with the finish.
Score in transition. But if you turn the ball over, that's usually what's going to happen. As you can see, that acrobat at the same time be a pest and get those rebounds.
Jordan Heading misses that 3-ball. Battle for the rebound. Ends up in the hands of BGR with a 2-handed flush.
That's sorry miss again from TNT. Here comes Rainer Shine.
Santillan with a push-up from the baseline.
Taking advantage of that missed layup by TNT.
Under a minute to go here in the first half. 47-39 is the count. Galinato now with Nieto. Dancing with Karakot. They go to Galinato against Datu. 6 seconds to shoot. Galinato. Yep. That's going to be a nice roll there for him. Heading. Dancing with Chongson. Heading. Whips it over to BGR. Corner 3 on the way.
Yes.
Got it. Heading. Pull up 3 on the way. Puts it in.
You can't go under on Jordan Heading.
Here's that pull up. His foot was on the line.
Oh, okay.
He was going for 4 once again. He hit a 4-point shot earlier.
Yes.
Herwela. Almost loses it. Yes, he does. Nocum picks it up. Here's Clarito. Back to Nocum. 3 ball on the way. Puts it in. Just like that, the lead back with rain or shine.
Right. The guy that was able to force that turnover was the one who scored a 3.
Out in all day to shoot that 3.
Wide
and
open.
we're tied once again at 54.
Both teams starting to score here in the third.
Karakot to the corner. Chongson 4-3. Oh, it's raining threes at the SM Mall of Asia Arena.
All of a sudden, rain or shine was able to get back the lead.
57-54. 7 minutes to go here in Q3. BGR shoots over Clarito, not gonna get it. And Cobontin gets that rebound. And Clarito, not wasting any time, attacks the defense. Here's that once again, absorbing the contact from Cobontin, shooting over Eram. Basket plus the foul. Thank you very much for that, Ms. Bea Escudero. That was Apoy Eram scoring down low, and the defensive stop on the other end.
Wow, JP Eram.
Is brought to you by Pioneer Elasto Seal. Pioneer Elasto Seal. Tibay defense sa taga-init o taga-ulan. Elasto Seal mo yan. They go to Chongson. Here's Noko. Noko still with it. Tried to get that one on Eram, and Eram said, nope.
Nope.
Finger wag. Couple of blocks in this. He's not going to block that one, but he does force a miss and get the rebound. Here comes Herwela. Here's Aurin. Aurin gets away all alone. And
That's by TNT in this game.
and now they have the lead once again. Clarito. Chongson from the corner. Drills it. And every time TNT either gets a 1-point lead or cut it close, rain or shine has had an answer.
Yep, Chongson has been very hot from the 3-point area.
Cobontin from the other end answers with his own triple. And the lead back with TNT. Chongson. They have nowhere to go. Turnover there. Herwela picks it up. And here comes BGR. The basket plus the foul. Oh, he's been playing really well, Coach E.
Oh, yes. Kelly Williams and R.R. Pugoy.
Herwela's Rosser gets that basket. Here's Aurin, goes baseline. Aurin still with it, kicks it back out. BGR sees the 3, can't drill it. Cobontin down low, puts it in. Here's that play once again. Cobontin, right place, right time. Able to get the putback.
They should be driving more to the basket and getting those fouls.
Aurin, wow. Galinato all alone down low, easy basket. If rain or shine is able to pull this off, then we're going to be tied at 2-2. And but let's see. Galinato, they're going to need better defense than that, though.
Oh yes, again that Spain action play worked well for TNT.
Datu drills that 3-pointer to stop the bleeding for the rain or shine Elasto Painters. As you saw the quarter scores on your screens. TNT scored 39 points in the third quarter as opposed to 22 for rain or shine. Let's take a look at this once again. Datu did this in the first. That was the first basket of the ball game. He walked into that 3-pointer.
Oh, exactly, yeah.
Sends it back out to Keith. Mamuyak. Mamuyak will attack. Mamuyak to the basket. Stopped there by the defense of TNT. Still with it. 3 to shoot. They gotta let this fly. There it is.
Again, TNT will be very deliberate with their offense.
16 second chance points for the Tropang 5G. Wow.
By TNT.
Here's that step back once again by Jordan Heading. Things starting to unravel here for the Elasto Painters. Heading to Galinato. Galinato shakes for the defense, goes to BGR. Stopped there by Datu. Cobontin misses that elbow jumper. Gabe with the rebound. Still a lot of time here, Coachy.
Yes, yes, a lot of time here.
Santillan,
Yes.
3 ball, that's money.
Rain or Shine is capable of, you know, doing a couple of 3s and 4-point plays here and there.
Heading. He's got Datu on him. Heading.
Again.
Long bomb, drills another one. Another miss there coming from Rain or Shine, and look at this. Boy, Adam beating everyone down on the other end. TNT.
Nobody went down for defense for Rain or Shine. And now the lead has ballooned to 21.
Karakot gets that mid-range jumper to go. TNT outscored the Elasto Painters 39 to 22. And they're continuing to outplay Rain or Shine here in the 4th and final. As Calvin Oftana, in that report of Bea, he's good enough to return.
Oh, yes.
And he scores immediately. Look at points in the paint there in favor of the Tropang 5G. 48 points for them. As Karakot drills the 3-pointer, and Eram with a foul. So that's going to be a 4-point play opportunity. They have really got to slow down TNT on this end of the floor. And as I say that, as if on cue, Nokum gets the steal. Defense to offense right there. They get the switch. Santi on Herwela. Now to Heading. Heading will attack the defense. Sends it back out to a wide open Glenn Cobontin with a massive triple. That was a big one.
Oh, yes. Glenn Cobontin, the man of the hour for TNT, and making that block shot.
So it's an 8-3 run here so far for Rain or Shine. Jordan Heading. Now with Herwela. Six to shoot. Eram turns at the 15-foot line. And boy, Eram, to that delight.
The pace of the game really favored TNT. They really controlled the tempo of this game, forcing Rain or Shine to play half court.
Santillan puts it up. Short jumper is good. With only 3:04 left to go. Herwela. Eram. Now with Heading. Kelly Williams went down with an injury today. Oftana went down but came back. Still no R.R. Pogoy for Coach Chot Reyes, but Jordan Heading. And here's Nokum. And Eram, they said no. That's adding insult to injury right there by Boy Eram.
They're not gonna give an inch.
Yeah. Now, most people would think you should give that, but it looks like Eram wants to make a statement here for the TNT Tropang 5G, and BGR scores on that pick and roll action. Brian Herwela has been healthy, at least coming healthy here in the semifinals. No, even right there, like Jordan Heading getting that block on Santi Santillan. A statement. That is a statement about the defense of the TNT Tropang 5G.
They're gonna hold Rain or Shine to at least 80 points.
Jordan Heading. 23 points in the ball game for him. Gabe Norwood. Gonna get that foul and a basket right there for Mr. President. It's in a lot of players in the second unit. But TNT Tropang 5G making a statement here in game number 3. In a hotly contested, especially in the first half, game number 3. It was very intense, very physical. But Just too much firepower for a team gunning for a Grand Slam.